Ooh, Bad Larry.
Welcome everyone, or welcome back to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry, and in this episode continues with the Inferno series epic with part 12, Web of Spider-Man, issue number 47, released in October of 1988. Just in time for spooky season. Nice. But it is dated February of 1989. The writer on this book is Jerry Conway. The artist is Alex Saviuk. And this issue is titled The Face in the Mirror, speaking about Harry Osborn and obviously the Green Goblin, and the face that Harry is seeing in the mirror is the Green Goblin, which is himself. The upper right hand of the cover shows the Inferno Continues banner, linking it to the series. And my only real complaint with the cover is the orange of the Hobgoblin matches too much to the red of Spider-Man. There isn't enough contrasting colors. Other than that, it gets the job done, representing a battle will ensue between Hobbsy and old Webhead here. I give the cover a B-. Let me know what you grade the cover in the comments below. I can really appreciate the art here from Alex. The framework is simple. Hobgoblin is searching the rubble for something, and Spider-Man gets the drop on him. But Alex puts in all these details in the pipes, the bricks, and the lighting gradients. And for 1989, it's quite impressive for using no computers and just original art techniques. I am personally more familiar with Green Goblin than Hobgoblin. Can someone tell me how Hobbsy here can shoot these little zaps from his index fingers? Spider-Man accuses Hobgoblin of destroying the factory, and Hobgoblin says, "Wasn't me!" And before either of them can sort out this mess, a hunk of dirt, rubble, and steel demonically transform into a monster and grab Spider-Man in a nasty bear hug. Is this version, Alex Saviuk's version of Spider-Man, better than Todd McFarlane's? I do enjoy both versions. This version is just brighter. What do y'all think? Anyway, Spider-Man goes into a long and unnecessary diatribe about a memory of a crab at the beach. It's totally pointless, but the art page is sweet. Hobgoblin is clearly searching for something in particular and takes the opportunity to fly off. After a few huffs and puffs, Spider-Man does his best, "Get the F off me!" freeing himself from the Inferno rubble monster. All these inanimate objects attacking Peter is getting him quite befuddled. But what pisses Spider-Man off the most is that his spider sense has been failing him, failing to warn him of these dangers. What the F is going on with his spider sense? Clearly, the Inferno events of Limbo dimension being brought to the Earth's dimension is throwing off the spider sense, but why? Anyone have any theories? Spider-Man can see the city is really going crazy and webs back to Manhattan, which is being covered by this ominous, crazy black cloud. Ben Urich and his coworker Joy Mercado are having lunch when they see Glory Grant on a date with Eduardo Lobo. And Ben knows Eduardo is a dangerous man, part of the Lobo gang. Who exactly is Eduardo Lobo? Well, he's a Spanish man and a mutant. Yes, like the X-Men are mutants. He transforms during a full moon into a werewolf and is also susceptible to silver just like werewolves, and has super strength and speed and all that as a werewolf. But instead of being bitten and turned into a werewolf, he and his brother were born this way. This is their mutant power. Even as a man, Eduardo has elevated strength and speed and can see in the dark, and even their last name, Lobo, translates from Spanish into wolf. I didn't find anything in particular regarding any powers regarding to his quote-unquote sex appeal, but you can see here that Glory has fallen in love with Eduardo overnight, and the blonde woman Joy is also deeply attracted to him. I think Eduardo has a pheromone power similar to Dakin, the son of Wolverine, that makes him irresistible to the ladies. Pretty cool character. I may have been too harsh on him during the last episode. As we have seen throughout the Inferno series, inanimate objects come to life and attack anyone who is near. In this case, the escalators come to life like a huge snake and start attacking the mall civilians. Eduardo, even in his human form, is able to grab Glory up like a little baby and move them both to safety with ease. Ben Urich, always on the job, is thinking more of selling the story in the headlines rather than the fact he is living in the story. This is a good lesson for you all out there. Be more present, more aware of your surroundings. Live in the moment with the real life humans around you. Get off the phone. No one on the internet cares about you. The humans you are with do. Spider-Man swings back to his childhood home in Forest Hills, the home of his Aunt May. Because of the distance from the epicenter of the city, the paranormal activities are less powerful, less frequent. We see here it's just the TV that's being affected. Christy, the cousin of Mary Jane, we learn has a serious eating disorder and is stuffing her face full of bacon and pancakes nonstop. Peter even makes a crack that even as tiny as Christy is, I think they said she's like 85 pounds, she eats more than most ball players. Peter and MJ decide it's best for Christy to stay with Aunt May for a while as the city's getting crazy. And Christy sure loves that idea. Not. And it'll give Aunt May a little more youthful company and probably better supervision. Peter and MJ discuss Harry's situation. Clearly MJ is aware of Peter Parker being Spider-Man. He confides in MJ for reassurance and guidance. It's a great partnership. As MJ heads off to work, Peter decides he needs to pay Harry another visit, check up on his old pal. In the previous episode, we saw Christy being a little too flirtatious with Peter, making him seriously uncomfortable, which is why dropping her off with Aunt May was such a good idea for him. Initially, we thought it was just a girl's crush, but here Christy says, by any means necessary, she will make Peter hers. Yikes! Psycho. As Peter walks up to Harry's house, he catches Liz off guard, scaring the crap out of her. She is in all sorts. Harry is off his rocker, holed up in the attic and acting crazy. Peter's spider senses tingle, warning him of danger nearby. Peter makes his way to the attic to check on Harry, who has gone full cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They hear a boy scream, "It's Harry's baby boy!" Outside, the Hobgoblin is tossing flaming pumpkins around like dollars at a strip club. Liz and Lil Normie are his family, but he clearly doesn't care. Hobgoblin is like a dog on a bone. He only cares about what he's looking for, some formula, and he knows Harry has it. Harry wallops the Hobgoblin, his dad, with a huge rake. At this point, Harry is unawares that the Hobgoblin is actually his father, though. Harry's move allows Peter Parker to change into Spider-Man, and when Hobgoblin, speaking about the formula, yells, "Give it to me!" well, Spider-Man gives it to him all right across the chin with his foot. Harry is scared shitless and frozen in fear. Hobbsy is tossing bombs and shooting his finger zapper left, right, and center. Luckily for Spider-Man, it looks like Hobgoblin went to the same shooting school as all the stormtroopers in Star Wars. Spider-Man tries to fight Hobgoblin in the air, but the old fella is pretty agile with that glider. He tosses razor-edged throwing bats at Spider-Man, causing him to fall, but is saved by the pool. Hobgoblin makes a final threat to Harry. "Give me the formula or the family dies." This jump is simply spectacular. Amazing. Do you know how hard it is to jump out of water? Let alone jump 20 to 25 feet in the air out of the water? This just shows how powerful Spider-Man really is. But Hobgoblin has more tricks up his sleeve than a magician. He hits Spider-Man with a super powerful pepper spray right in the ocular orbs. Again, Spider-Man falls into the pool, saving him. Harry has had enough and agrees to give Hobgoblin what he seeks. Harry tells Hobbsy here the formula is located in his downtown office. Hobgoblin is off, and luckily the pool has cleared the spray from Spider-Man's eyes. Spider-Man is off chasing Hobgoblin back downtown, but Hobbsy has a substantial lead on Spider-Man, and our hero is also swinging back into an ever demonically transforming city, creating more trouble than he will be bargaining for. As J. Jonah Jameson looks out his window at the state of the city, he's taken back to when he was a boy and read headlines of the atomic bomb and its devastation. He can only imagine that it is doomsday. He's never seen something like this before. I would think it was doomsday as well. The whole city is crazy. Back at Harry's house in Hicksville, Long Island, Harry has finally snapped. He has found what he's been calling to him in his dreams and nightmares. He finds his Green Goblin costume. It looks like the Green Goblin is back, baby! Hey, what a fun issue. We've seen in the last 3 episodes 3 different writers and artists' depictions of Spider-Man, from Amazing, Spectacular, and here Web of Spider-Man. Even though I love the way Todd McFarlane draws Spider-Man in the Amazing book, I will give the overall best value to this book, Web of Spider-Man. I feel the art is overall the best proportions. The writing is probably most accurate to what I feel a Spider-Man book should give us. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Which of the 3 Spider-Man books in this series has been your favorite so far? And we are sticking with Spider-Man with part 13 of the Inferno series coming to you in the next episode in the Amazing Spider-Man number 312. Make sure to hit the like button. It means a lot to the channel, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.